Hey all, it's time for Jason's Thoughts. Previously, I talked about change being inevitable and change being good. And, truth be told, I was also coming to some change within my career. Now, for the last almost 10 years, I've been pretty much in the exact same role. A couple different groups of people I've worked with, different brands. But for the most part, besides going through a world pandemic, the role really hadn't changed too much. So I felt like I didn't really have too much to learn. And guess what? I was changing roles, and my first day was today. But I don't want to talk about my first day yet. I want to talk about the eve before my first day, being yesterday. Man, I was a mess. First and foremost, I've worked with a great group of peers, great group on my team, and an exceptional leader that, emotionally definitely had me sad and having lots of feelings of, mixed, right? Saying goodbye isn't easy, but even if it's talk to you later, you just know that you're not going to work with these people as much. Well, also, I couldn't sleep. Part of it was excitement. Part of it was definitely fear of the unknown, getting into a role I literally am bare bones in my knowledge, don't know really anybody or anything. But, of all the nights for something to just be a little bit to set you off, I also had my smoke detector battery decide that it was at end of life as well. It needed a change. But it was that subtle beep, to every soft little chirp. And it was kind of cold, so it wasn't loud enough to really make me go, what the freaking hell is that? And get up and go figure it out. So little subtle beep. Well, lo and behold, by 3 a.m., I was tired of the little subtle beeps because I wasn't sleeping whatsoever, and I got up and figured it out. My smoke detector was about to die of all the nights. Well, anyways, despite no sleep or limited sleep, I cannot explain how joyful I am after my first day. Going in knowing nothing, coming out of it with a bunch of notes and still just only knowing a fraction of the role. I feel exceptionally great. As much as I feared the change and, feared not knowing the role and the job details and all that's involved, after day one, I feel freaking amazing. I can't wait for day 2 and 3 and 4 and so on and so forth. So my point of this story is all of that fear, a lot of the times I think for me personally, it left me stagnant and let me stay in my comfort zone. But just from one day of change, I can feel the old cranium muscle working at a new level again. And it just inspires me to go for more and learn more, and just can't wait for day 2. So with that, I just say, don't fear the change. Just embrace the change. Maybe it's thrust upon you. Maybe it's a choice that you feel like you're not quite happy or not content. Just go for it. Worst that happens is you won't like it. And then guess what? You can change again. So with that, I say a reminder that it's Movember. And although it's day 1, you won't find anything on this face. Please consider donating today to my Mo or anybody's Mo, because it goes towards men's health, men's mental health. It's a great charity. So with that, I say be kind and embrace change. Might be the best move you ever make.